Today we talk about presenting balls properly that are thrown to our glove side. To learn more, stay tuned. Hey, what's going on, fellas? Man, Antonelli here. Today we're talking about getting pitches to our glove side. We're talking about balls that are, inner third to a right-handed hitter on the black, even a little bit off the plate in here. And the best way to present the ball is to receive the ball and then present it to the umpire to make it look like a strike, even if it's, a little bit off the plate. We're going to listen to James Alfonso here for a little bit. James was a catcher at Hartford, got drafted by the Seattle Mariners, now plays with the Angels. He spent some time with us this winter with our Antonelli Baseball catchers, talking about receiving, blocking, all types of different things. But here was a short video of him talking about receiving. So let's play it, listen to it, and then we'll delve into it in a little more detail.
We talked about this over here a lot. So that pitch there, especially at a high school, really college, and a lot of levels, we can turn that into a strike or be pretty close. Okay. So if I'm set up, say black or even inner third, a lot of you guys I see are catching this pitch, trying to get here. Okay. What do you do? I mean, if I get my glove here, that's where I teach. I teach to get here. I got a decent amount of my glove over the plate now. If I turn here, nothing's over the plate. Okay. We talked about staying quiet and kind of trying to make every pitch, manipulate every pitch to look like that one that's right down the middle. Once that umpire sees this, that's a ball. Okay? I'm going to catch this pitch in the same exact spot here or here. To me, I think that looks a lot better than this, right? Okay? So make sure we're trying to keep that glove flat as much as we can. Obviously, when it gets out here, we're going to have to roll over.
Okay, so let's rewind it here a little bit. Let's kind of break down a couple of points that he makes. The first one is trying to manipulate every ball to look like a strike, to look like this. So when you set up, you give your low target, this is the position you're going to be in. You want to have as minimal movement as possible with your glove and with your body. So if you can try to make every ball look like this, if you're able to receive it with your glove flat, as he says, instead of turning the glove here to the umpire, regardless of where the ball crosses, this looks a lot easier to catch. And so the umpire may give you a call, even if the ball is a little bit off the plate, versus if you have a lot of movement, you're moving your glove a whole lot, you're turning your glove here, and all of a sudden you're making that ball that instead of catching it there, looks like it was easy for you, looks like maybe it caught the corner. Now you're turning it into a ball that looks like you had to really battle, had to try to get around it. And now all of a sudden it's off the plate, or it looks a little bit further off the plate. Now, the way you want to try to do this is you need to try to beat the ball to the spot. So if the ball is coming to this part of the plate, I need to try to catch the outside part of the ball. In order to do that, I have to get here before the ball gets there. So if I'm late, if the ball beats me here, then I'm either going to catch the inside part of this ball and kind of push it off the plate even more because I'm late getting to that spot, or I'm going to turn my glove late, right? Because now I'm rushing, I'm late. I got to try to get there quick. Now I have a lot of movement in my body, my glove, especially late. And again, to the umpire, it appears like the ball is off the plate a little bit. But if I'm able to get there quickly, I'm able to beat the ball to the spot, I'm able to catch the outside part of the ball. Well, now when I catch it, I can catch it like that, and I can stick the ball. I can have the glove move nowhere. And even better, if I can catch the outside part of the ball, maybe I've got this tiniest bit of movement back to the plate. So I'm getting around the ball, I'm beating the ball to the spot, I'm catching the outside part of the ball, bang, and it's right there. And now the ball's, a few inches off the plate. But to the umpire, it looked like it was really easy for me to receive it. It looks pretty good. I'm catching it almost in the middle of my body. I'm not getting around it. And I turn that borderline pitch into a strike. The really good catchers, especially if you watch Major League Baseball, they're able to turn those balls that are borderline, those kind of strike balls, right? It could go either way. Maybe that first arrow isn't the best, but pretty much the ball right kind of where this is. It's right on the borderline, right? And whatever level you're at the major leagues, it might be here. If you're younger, it might be a little bit further off the plate, right? But they're able to catch those strike balls, those It could go strike, it could go ball. They're able to get more of those calls be strikes than balls. And those are the really good receiving catchers. And the way they do it is all this stuff that we're talking about. They're able to beat the ball to spot. They're able to catch the outside part of the ball, right? And again, if it's this part of the plate, I'm catching this part of the ball. If it's this part of the plate, I'm catching this part of the ball. If it's down, I'm catching the bottom part of the ball, right? If it's a higher pitch, I'm trying to catch the top part of the ball. So I'm trying to catch the part of the ball that is furthest from the plate so that I can catch that ball and not continue to move it in the position or in the direction that it's going. If the ball's out here, I don't want to catch the inside part of the ball and push it off the plate. I've got to get to the other part of the ball, the outside part of the ball, so I can receive that thing and have my glove not move anywhere or have it slightly move back towards the plate. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. We work on this, obviously in our everyday drills where we're working on receiving, whether it's off a machine or we have, a coach throwing a ball in, we're working on that. But we also do a lot of bare hand drills, where we're just tossing balls to each other. We're trying to toss the ball in different spots of the plate, make it difficult, throw it down, throw it up, throw it in, throw it out. And we're trying to work on, okay, what part of the ball am I trying to catch? How do I beat the ball to the spot? How do I get there quietly with minimal body and glove movement so that I'm presenting the ball well and I'm giving the umpire a good look and it looks easy for him? It looks like I catch the ball more in the middle of my body instead of getting outside of it, shifting all over the place. It's a better visual for the umpire. And if you can do it, well, then you're going to get those borderline calls, those strike balls. You're going to get a lot more strikes and you're going to get balls. Your pitcher's going to love you. Um, and those are huge calls, especially in certain counts where you could go, you know it's a 1-1 count, and instead of going 2-1 you go 1-2. Huge momentum shift in the at bat if you're able to get those borderline pitches. So let me know if you have any questions with this. Leave in the comment section below. Share the video with all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. In the description box below, I've added a bunch of books that I've been reading lately, that I think would help you guys out in a variety of different areas, in baseball. Also have a section on our training tools that we use with our Antonelli Baseball players and through our lessons that we find have helped a lot of our players continue to develop. Also check out our Instagram page, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Man809, where we're posting videos every single day, multiple times a day, hitting on all different areas of baseball. I think you guys will really enjoy. So again, good luck with this. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll talk to you later.